Yo, 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 yo. Welcome back to another episode of hdsportspod podcast. My name is Dwayne. I'm here with my guy, Chubbs and Smooth. He's in the background right now, but we'll have him soon enough. In this episode, we will be discussing the NBA 65 game rule. Also talking about the Bucks destroying the Celtics, as well as getting into who would be on our all-star teams if injuries didn't matter and if they played seriously. We're also going to touch upon the all-pro list that came out as well. So let's go ahead and get into it. Y'all know where to find us, HD Sports Pod everywhere. YouTube House of Other Sports Podcast, man. We are back. You guys see the daily uploads. The clips are going to start dropping this weekend and moving forward, being a regular thing. We appreciate everybody that's been tuning into us and rocking with us, man. So, the first thing we're going to do, the NFL All-Pro list did drop today. So, as we are some football guys, we do want to touch upon that, talk about any snubs we believe that was there, and if everybody rightfully deservingly made that. So, let's go ahead and get on there. There was a big stir up that I do want to talk about, which is a lot of people was the NFLPA or AP, NFLPA or AP, did an all-pro list as well and didn't have TJ Watt on there at all, and that pissed a lot of people off. But let's get to the real one, the one that matters, NFLs.com's, the one that really is released. So, quarterback, Lamar Jackson. Running back, Christian McCaffrey. Fullback, Kyle Juszczyk. Tight end, George Kittle. Wide receivers, Tyreek Hill, CeeDee Lamb, and Amon-Ra St. Brown. Left tackle, Trent Williams. Right tackle, Penei Sewell. Left tackle, Joe Tunney. Right guard, Zach Martin. Center, Jason Kelce. Defensively, actually, let's start with offense. Anybody that we see on here that we think got snubbed that shouldn't be on here at all?
I'll say one thing. I think one guy is on that list because he's, quote unquote, previous years the best player in that position. But I believe the guy that
Jason Kelce.
I believe the guy that's second team All Pro deserves the first team from the Lions.
Yeah, Frank was balling this year, especially in the run game.
And I think personally, if it were going to second All Pro, if it was Jason Kelce, Tyler Linderbaum got snubbed. In my opinion, he balled out this year.
So you're saying Jason Kelce is the third best center in the league this year?
I think so. I think beginning of the half of the season, balled. To be honest with you, but like
the last 6 game stretch,
this stretch, he hasn't been that great, and there's been penalties on him.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think he deserved it, but I know that sometimes.
So you're saying reputation?
Yes. That's the only one I have a problem with for first team All-Pro.
Yeah, I was surprised Jason Kelce was first team All-Pro, but I don't hate it, but I was surprised. So
I like Amon St. Brown got his flowers.
1,500 yards receiving. He better have been on there. He better have been on there. So I think Amon-Ra being on there is definitely a good thing. So I like it. I bang with it. I rock with it. DL, any snubs for you?
No, I like that list.
I just want to make it known, anybody who doesn't know, because we're going to do our own All-Pro list on Monday, but I just want to make it be known, Penei Sewell was the best offensive lineman all year long. Just want to make that known. He was the best offensive lineman this year. Shout out CD though, because I was trying CD for a lot of years. I thought he was overrated. People were putting him in too early. I do think people were trying to crown him too early, but this year he showed out and did what he had to do. So shout out to him.
Yep, shout out to him.
Next we get to defense. Myles Garrett, TJ Watt, edge rushers, interior lineman Aaron Donald, Chris Jones, linebackers Fred Warner, Roquan Smith, Quincy Williams. Cornerbacks Deron Bland, Sauce Gardner, Trent McDuffie for slot corner, Kyle Hamilton, Antoine Winfield Jr. Any grievances there?
I don't think Winfield's All-Pro 1. I think Jesse Bates is ahead of him.
Winfield been balling this year, though, but Jesse has too. That's the issue.
I think Jesse should be one. I know why Deron Bland's there. He got a lot of interceptions this year, so I know why he made it. Personally, I have a problem with Sauce because I don't think Sauce played that great this year. I mean, he played well, but I don't think he played All-Pro 1 well.
So who would you put above him? They're saying statistically Jalen Johnson is the best corner in NFL this year.
Yeah. I'm gonna do sample size. Same draft. I think Derek Stingley had a better season than Sauce Gardner. That's the only one. That's one that comes to my mind. And if Derek Stingley's not on the list,
I thought Derek Stingley might have a chance to make All-Pro second per team, but I don't think he's first team because I don't think he's better than the other two people that are on the first
I'm just
team.
talking about play this year. I don't think Sauce has played better than Derek, and he's All-Pro 1. Mm-hmm.
Did they just add this slot corner position? Was this last year? Was this here last year?
No, it was not.
No.
All right, I thought I was tripping. I was like, I swear they just added that this year.
Trent, I'm cool with it. Trent's
a dog, rightfully deserving. So,
Quincy Williams, he been balling this year, but do you think he deserves All-Pro 1?
If they're gonna put 3 linebackers there, then I'm fine with him making it.
You don't think there's other ones? I mean, I'm not saying Patrick Queen should have been it, but you don't think there's? I think other linebackers that were played better than Quincy Williams this year.
Who would you put before him?
I don't even know.
I ain't gonna hold you. I know Aaron Donald. I get the impact on the game and everything, but I just feel like Dexter Lawrence not being on this All-Pro 1 is crazy, and the fact that Derek Brown is not gonna make an All-Pro is also insane.
Yeah.
Reputation. But that's not even the biggest reputation one on here because when we get the All-Pro 2, I have a huge grievance at linebacker.
I don't have a problem with. Yeah, I got a problem with 2 of them names. At linebacker. I'm gonna be honest with you. I got a problem with 2 of them names.
Don't hate on DeMario. Relax.
I don't remember seeing any big plays from him this year.
You got no ball a little more, man. But let's get to the second team.
I know he's nice.
Second team. Dak Prescott, Kyron Williams, Sam Laporte. Shout out to the rookie. A.J. Brown.
Hey, pause. Why you gonna go over my dog at fullback?
Oh, this should not have been showing it on this list right here.
Hey, Pat Ricard, fullback, All-Pro 2.
Oh, God. 300-pound wheel route. Shout out to him. A.J. Brown, Puka Nacua, Brandon Ayuk, Mike Evans. Tyron Smith, Lane Johnson, Tyler Smith, Chris Lindstrom, Frank. Any grievances?
I got one. Left guard. I'm being biased. Kevin Zeitler should have got more praise this year. I only gave it 1 sack, if anything, this year. QB pressures. He hardly got beat off the ball. He has one of the highest run block rates at guard, and he gets severely slept on. But it's probably because that offensive line as a whole is very good as a unit.
That ain't stop other teams from getting in, so I don't hate it.
So I'm saying over like maybe Tyler Smith. I know Chris Lindstrom's nice. I'm not going to say that. But I think Zeitler should have earned it this year a little bit. But I like the receivers. I'm going to be honest with you.
I'm hating.
No.
I'm hating.
Why? Who deserves it?
Puka shouldn't be over DJ Moore. I'm sorry.
Yeah, DJ Moore should be in it.
Puka should not be over DJ Moore. I don't get it. I don't. Puka should not be over DJ Moore.
Why not?
What do you mean?
I think Puka should be in it. If anything, DJ should be ahead of like Ayuk or Evans. Not Evans. Ayuk probably.
Not Ayuk either, bro.
But Puka. So the reason he can't do it to Puka was consistent even when Cooper went down.
He's been the best rookie receiver this year.
That don't mean he could be all pro.
He broke the record too.
That means they're all pro. I think DJ's more deserving.
Don't get
And
me wrong, he balled. He should
and he
be
got
Pro Bowl.
Matthew Stafford. Like DJ Moore got Justice Fields, bro.
Hey, Fields played good towards the end.
And I ain't gonna hold you. Give me Amari. But it's because of how Deshaun played in the beginning. But 13 touchdowns at wideout with 4 different QBs this year is crazy, guys. That's crazy.
Flacco's nice.
Not Flacco nice. You just talking shit about him in the group chat.
No, I don't want him to. I don't want him to do anything against us. Be nice.
You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. Like 13
going
touchdowns.
Browns, he
He's
led the league in, like, yards.
tied first in the league in touchdowns with two different guys, right? Like that's just like that's crazy, bro. 4 different quarterbacks, bro. Give me Amari and give me DJ Moore. And these are the true wide receiver ones on 18.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'll put those 2 over them before I put Puka in. Me personally. Shout out Sam Laporte though. Shout out Sam. Shout out. You said what?
I thought he was gonna make first team, but when I saw him on second team, I wasn't disappointed.
Shout out Sam, man. Shout out Sam. For real. But never mind. I ain't gonna say it. I was gonna say Travis Kelce. I just feel like if a tight end has 114 receptions, he should be on this motherfucker. But I can see 10 touchdowns is crazy, so I can't get mad at it. I was talking about Evan Ingram.
Maybe his quarterback played a little bit better.
Yeah, his quarterback played a little bit better. He'll be on there. But shout out Sam Laporte. Let's go to defense. So defense now we have Micah Parsons, Max Crosby, Justin. How you say his name?
Matabwike,
Dexter Lawrence, Demario Davis, Bobby Wagner, Patrick Queen, Jalen Johnson, Chardavius Ward, Taron Johnson, Jesse Bates, Justin Simmons. I do not know why the fuck Bobby Wagner's on here.
Yeah, I don't know why Bobby's on it, and I agree with you, 100%. I don't know why Bobby's on it.
That's the only one I'm mad about. I don't know.
And Demario Davis, I'm be honest with you. So the one name that comes to mind that definitely deserves to be on this list is Zaire Franklin.
Yeah, he gets tackles, but like his pass coverage isn't like these guys, right? You know what I'm saying? Like he gets. I mean, yeah, man. He led the NFL in tackles this year, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so I get it. Like you can't lead NFL tackles, and last year he did the same thing. Like goes up there in tackles too. So I see how he can feel some up. So I don't mind it. But Bobby Wagner, nah, bro. You getting tackles down the field. You getting tackles down the field does not move me. I'm sorry.
Rather than put C.J. Mosley there.
Like, yeah, come on. This is all right. That's reputation. Reputation tax for sure. DL, so some changes happened with your team. Bill Belichick retired or not retired, moved away.
I think he's, well, I don't know if they announced it, but lingering around the GM office.
He wants to coach, man.
I'm hearing he's coaching.
I don't know. I'm just saying they said, well, obviously they made it official that he's not the head coach anymore or the coach anymore, but I don't know. There's rumors. I don't know if the rumors are true, but lingering around the front office side of it. But yeah,
Gerard Mayo's officially the head coach. Mm-hmm. Another black coach, number 5. All the black coaches in the NFL made the playoffs this year, so that means got a black coach now, increasing your odds to get into the playoffs next year. You know what I'm saying? But how do you feel about the hiring? How do you feel? Tell me about how you feel about Belichick no longer being your coach after such a historic run as a coach. And yeah,
it's kind of bittersweet. I mean, I didn't expect it. I thought he was really gonna stick around for another year or two, at least another year, depending on how he did. But I mean, he's done a lot for our franchise. Obviously, he has accolades from winning Super Bowls to being one of the best coaches to ever coach the game. But I'm pretty satisfied with the hire. He's been around our organization for years. Won Super Bowls with us. All Pro. So he definitely has the resume to come in and take the reins. Knows the system. So probably hopefully he'll keep that. And it seems like the players was kind of happy with the hire as well. He was our linebacker coach, so like I said, he knows the system. And I'm kind of anxious to see what they do to help him out as far as the draft picks, trades, all of that. Because that's the only way that we're going to get better. We're not just going to put it on a head coach coming in first year to change everything. But definitely happy with the opportunity given him chance to be our head coach. So yeah, we'll see how we do moving forward.
All good things must come to an end.
I'm not going to jump ship just yet. I'll wait for a year.
You're not going to transfer a day like all these Alabama players are doing. They're transferring out after a day after saving.
Yeah, that's crazy.
They got the Washington coach and then all Washington players leaving now.
Well, nobody want to go to Alabama without saving. You know that.
Hey, before we get into basketball, we're speaking about rumors. I don't know if y'all saw it. I don't know if y'all think. Is this any truth to this? Do y'all really believe that Caleb Williams hasn't declared because he's waiting to hear from what the Bears are doing?
I think if it's true, he definitely should quiet those rumors because he's really putting a spotlight on himself coming into the league. Haven't not accomplished anything, especially in the senior season. They didn't do anything in the senior season. So if he's because it was.
I wouldn't say he didn't do anything. His defense didn't do anything.
Quarterback of his stature.
Well, Bill, you can score as many points. Your defense ain't stopping the common cold.
Because it was talks earlier in the year of him saying, "Oh, I'm not going to certain teams. I'm not getting drafted to this team. If they try to draft him, I'm gonna say no." Like
I don't believe that. I mean, I believe he can do that. Eli Manning did that. Who else did that shit?
A lot of players do it. A lot of people. Then somebody else. I think somebody else did it too.
John Elway did it back in the day when he was going to Baltimore. He said nope.
So it's very capable. So I believe it.
I don't.
You don't
but
believe?
Why would you go back to school?
I don't believe that
a make $5 million.
I don't believe that a franchise is going to dictate towards.
He should answer transfer portal. Go to Alabama.
That's all.
You say you don't think a what deal?
Franchise is going to dictate, or make special accommodations, or the Bears. I'm not going to say a franchise. The Bears specifically.
If the player doesn't want them, then there's no reason to draft them. You just trade that to get extra compensation and stay with Justin Fields.
You just have to pick them.
Yeah, you can pick Derek. You can pick Darrell May. Yeah.
I'm saying you're not going to trade your first round pick just because you don't want to take.
I'm not picking Drake May. Drake May though.
Pick him. Yeah, get a receiver like Chris said. Keep Justin Fields.
I'm not spending the number 1 overall pick on a receiver. Sorry.
Just saying.
I love how. Listen, he ain't Calvin. He ain't.
No, I'm just saying all that to say Caleb Williams better come into the league and break
ball out the way he talking.
The way he talking, yeah, he better come in the league and just shut me up.
Oh man, DC guy might end up in DC.
He said, "I'm coming home, coming home." Looks like you guys are gonna get DC's gonna get that GM as well. So, all right, man. Let's go ahead and get into the basketball portion of the podcast. So, Joel Embiid and Jimmy Butler were, being informed by reporters that they missed a couple